I'm Pat Dumlin. I live in Hampshire, Illinois, which is about 60 miles west of downtown State Street in Madison, Chicago. And we raise corn, hogs, and grandchildren on this farm. And how long have I farmed? Way longer than most of you that are watching this. Most of you weren't born when I started farming. So I've been here on this farm 70 years now. And I was born and raised on a farm over in DeKalb County between Malta and DeKalb, Illinois. And that's all I've ever known. Went to college at NIU and was never going to work because my mother just helped on the farm, and ended up teaching for 35 years. 30 of those years I was a college prof and never went to work a day in my life. I remember when the big M tractors came out, International Harvester, 35 horsepower that was. And that was absolutely the biggest tractor going around, and we just thought we were king of the hill with it, let me tell you. And today we have, 550 horsepower tractors. And the equipment, I looked back at when Bill and I started farming back in the mid-50s, and our gross income was $20,000. And I said that to my husband, but he said, "Oh no, couldn't be." I said, that's exactly what it was. Our repair bill was like $500. The gas bill was $350. And today, of course, we do millions of dollars, and they just pass through your hand. But they did back in the 50s too, or the 40s or the 30s. Money just passes through the hand. And once in a while, a nickel drops off on the table. And of course, we optimistic farmers and that's what we are, is optimistic. And we get to start fresh every spring and get the thrill of watching the crop grow and harvest it in the fall. Having farmed as long as I have, what is the most challenging thing? I don't think there is a most challenging. We go through a business cycle about every 10 years. And about every 10 years, a farm gets whopped right alongside of the head. We lose our shirts, we wash them up, put them back on, and we work the next 10 years to reinvent and to refurbish the checking account to get ready for the next downhill. But 98, 99 in the hog business, I thought, my gosh, we're never going to survive it. Sold pigs for 9 cents a pound. And my mom, who passed away when she was 96, said to me, she said, "We sold pigs at 3 cents a pound." And I said, "I know, Mom, but you didn't have a $2,500 light bill." And so our expenses stayed the same. The income just dropped out. I could, if you'd have told me we were going to sell pigs for 9 cents, I would have laughed at you. But even old ladies have lessons to learn. So that was bad. Then we also went through the drought in the 80s. That happened to be the year that the PIC program came out from the government. And I can remember going down to St. Charles to sign up for the program with my husband. And we were going to pick out acres about 90%. And I said, if we're going to do 90%, we might as well do 100. So we picked the entire farm. And that was the year that we had the drought. So God watched us out over fools and Irishmen, and I qualify under both. So I lead a charmed life.